right? So I want to talk to you about why the SaaS business model is such a good business model. So if you don't know what SaaS is, it's software as a service. It's subscription-based online software. You'll be a customer of a piece of SaaS for sure. However random Joe you are, you will have a subscription that is SaaS related. And if you don't, then that's weird because I've got loads of them. So anyway, SaaS, software as a service, is an amazing business model for a whole bunch of reasons, right? And what you see oftentimes is people that start off in internet marketing, like selling courses and stuff, literally my journey, people like Alex Becker, I think even Alex Hormozy, a little bit like that, Sam Ovens, these characters, and there's loads of them. I think Frank Kern did the same. You won't know who he is probably, but there's loads of them. If you go back, Ryan Dice, you go back, like anybody that became a big name in internet marketing. I'm not saying I became a big name in it. I didn't, but anybody that became a big name in internet marketing or did it at kind of a high level ends up somehow landing in SaaS, because SaaS is just a better business model in a whole bunch of ways, right? So software as a service solves one problem really well for one tight group of customers. So because you're solving one problem really well for a really tight, small niche of customers, it means that you probably only got limited competition. You might have no competitors, you might have 1, 2, 3, you might have 5. I don't typically suggest people go into markets where there's like 100 competitors because it's just like super saturated, but anything up to about 5 main competitors, look, you can just be number 6. And my strategy for most people getting into this, if you don't have some unique idea, is clone the core feature set of your competition that's in the space, half the price, double the trial, and add 10, 20% USP by adding a feature or 2 features to your SaaS that makes it stand out and different to everyone else's SaaS. And that's a really, really, really good strategy to follow to penetrate the market. And it's really hard to compete with, especially for the incumbent competition in that space when you come and do that. And yeah, so anyway, so software as a service is great because it's a subscription-based model and it's for a very tight niche of people that solves one problem really well. So you've got limited competition. You might have no competition, but you've got limited competition, and you can bake your own cake. I use this analogy. Imagine, right, there's 100 people that are all selling chocolate cookies, right? All the same, like what chocolate cookie do I choose from? I mean, some chocolate cookies could be gooey, some chocolate cookies could be massive, some chocolate cookies could have weird little sprinkles on the top, some chocolate cookies could be created with Granny's own recipe, but your chocolate cookie can be whatever you make it. So if you want a massive like cookie the size of a dustbin lid, and it's filled with like gloopy green pistachios, and then it's got icing on top with some glacier cherries sprinkled on top, and then a brownie stuck to the top of it. You can do that. It's your recipe, it's your cake. And that's the same with software as a service. So it's very easy to create a very unique product, even if you're in a space that has got incumbent competitors and you've got competition in that space. You can create your own recipe, your own cake. I like that about it. Obviously, there's a lot of other obvious benefits. So it's your cake. So yeah, all right, you're selling a chocolate cookie just like the other vendors are selling chocolate cookies, but yours is your recipe. So you can make your chocolate cookie better than their chocolate cookies. You know, present it better, make it better, whatever. So it's your recipe, it's your cake. That's one of the good things about SaaS. Another thing is, it's a remotely run business. Like I've moved halfway across the world to Dubai. I've got SaaS companies in the UK, based in the UK, but I'm here in Dubai. Nothing changes. It doesn't matter where you are. You can base your SaaS wherever makes sense. Singapore company if you want, for low taxes, or Dubai company, or UK, whatever. You can live somewhere else. So I like this saying as well. This is one of mine. From the boardroom, the bedroom, or the beach, you can run your software as a service business. So that's another good thing. It can be remotely run. So you're not tied down. You've got the freedom of being able to move around, whatever, which is nice. Also, a lot of people don't like the talk of passive income, because I've seen some gurus online say passive income's not a real thing. Passive income's not a real thing if you've never made passive income. I made passive income for, I dare say, most of my adult life. I've had at least a good chunk of my working life. So I've been in business for over 23 years in one form or another. And I've had passive income for a lot of that time. So my software as a service companies, I do one call a month for maybe a couple of hours. One call per month. I don't do anything else. So how is that not passive income? You know, and when I had my info product business back in the day, sub $50 price point online courses, ebooks mostly, and I sold 8 figures of these cheap ebooks, tens of thousands of ebooks. And I mean, I guess it's 100,000 plus ebooks. I don't know, but like that was passive. It just was. Now the thing with passive is it takes a lot of upfront work, but it's the same with software as a service. So you put the work in up front, and then you reap the rewards on the back end because the income is passive at that point. Now you might say, what's passive about dealing with customers and doing this and feature updates and blah, blah, blah. Look, the game's changed anyway, because now you can use AI to build your software. So fixing bugs is like 5 minutes, where it might have been 5 weeks or 5 months before. Now it's 5 minutes, so you can fix bugs that easy. With your customer service, well, unless you get loads of customers, you're not going to get that much customer service stuff anyway. Your software should, if it's built right, it should be mostly intuitive, and you won't get that much customer service. If you do get thousands of users and you get a lot of customer support requests, well, you can hire a VA. $3 an hour, $4 an hour, $5 an hour for an expensive one, and have a VA do your customer service for you. But increasingly more so nowadays, you can get an AI chatbot to do it. So, or you could have an AI chatbot do 95% of it. What it can't do gets passed through to you, and you do the 5%. Still very passive at that point, but it takes upfront work. So even though I'm now, we've got human dev teams with software as a service projects, lots of them, but I won't create any more human ones now. We've got humans, we're going to stick with the humans, but I'm not going to hire no more new humans for new projects. I'm going to use AI and AI agents to create any new SaaS and stuff. So it's never been more passive, but you need to put the upfront work in. Once upon a time, that was hiring devs or learning how to code or partnering up with a coder and taking years before you had something to sell. Even if you were fast, you're looking at 6 months plus. Now, honestly, my students are knocking out AI SaaS projects that look like they've took 3 years and 300 grand to build in about 3 weeks. Like it's unreal. The game has changed, which means that's another plus point, and that's a plus point that's brand new for 2025. Really, it's not really been like this before now. Like you don't need that technical knowledge to get into it anymore. You just need an idea and the willingness to actually do it. So like there was a technical barrier. You had to hire coders or learn code or partner up with a coder to even be able to create software as a service until this year. Now, you don't mistake it. Don't get fooled by the idiots online saying people that are using AI to create software can't get to market. Oh, they can. They can. I've got a bunch of clients right now that are this close to launching. There's nothing different between what they've done with AI and what somebody else could do with humans. And soon, I'm hoping to share some case studies on here. I'll actually get them on and interview them if they're up for it. And you'll be able to kind of hear about their process, see what they've built. And when you see it, you'll be like, what? They did that in a few weeks with no code, no technology, and like just AI, just like vibing with the AI agent. Yep. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. It will blow you away. Every single project that they've created is bang on, and I can't wait for you to see them. If they're open and willing to share them, I would love that. So anyway, so it's passive. Also, the way that SaaS works is you acquire a customer today, or what you do is you give away a free trial. This is a double whammy. You're not selling your cookies, you're giving them away. You're giving away free trials. It's not even a tough sell. Your target market have got a specific problem. You build the software that fixes that specific problem. And then you go, here, would you like to try this free trial? This software fixes your specific problem. They try it, they like it, and then they automatically rebill and become a customer. So it's not like you're even hard selling. You're not having to have a heavy duty sales process. You're just creating a free trial with an explainer front end, a landing page that explains it, gives away a free trial, and a bunch of those people that get free trials, it's just a numbers game. A bunch of them will become paying customers. Now, here's the thing, right? Again, leaning on the passive thing again. Once they become a customer, so they've tried free trial today, let's say it's a 30-day free trial, they like your software, they don't have to do anything more. The way I like to do it, there's lots of different ways to approach it, but I like to take the card up front. So take the free trial with a card. You can do free trial with just email. That's okay, but it requires more salesmanship. And you're going to get a bigger email list, but you're going to get a smaller amount of conversions. So I like a little bit more friction on the front end. So free trial with card details. And then a month later, or 14 days later, 7 days later, whatever your free trial is, they recur into a customer. And because they like it, they like your software, each month they become a customer again without you having to resell them. So because it's subscription based, that customer, as long as they're happy in month one, stays a customer in month two, and then stays a customer in month three. People can stay for years. And I've had people buy my softwares and not cancel them, even though they don't use them. It's called the empty gym concept. Something like 70 or 80% of members in a gym don't really use the gym. And this is why they can sell thousands of members, but only have a small gym and make it work, because 80% of people don't even go, And it's a little bit like that with software as a service. There's a little bit of, not pain, but it's like, it's only $20 a month. I'll not bother cancelling it. And you see it and you're like, I must cancel that. And you forget about it. That's only $20. I'll leave it. And then before you know it, 6 months has passed. You've been paying $20 every month and you just couldn't be asked to cancel it. And that happens to a lot of people. So a lot of people will buy your software to support you if they like what you're doing, if you're a personal brand as well. Like, you don't have to be a personal brand. That's another advantage to software as a service. It's a faceless business. But yeah, you get that passive income. Each month your income can grow. As long as more people came than cancelled, let's say, I don't know, let's say you got 100 customers in month one, paying customers, and you're adding 100 customers in month two, say. So that's like 200 customers. Let's say 20 cancel. All right, 20 cancel, but you got 200 customers minus the 20. So you got 180. So you go into month three with 180 customers. So let's say you get another 100 customers, you're at 280. Let's say another 10, 20 cancel, whatever. You're still at nearer 300 customers. So each month your income should grow. Yeah, you're going to churn. Some people are going to churn. They're going to try it, not like it, cancel it, try it, get distracted with something else, cancel it. Some people aren't going to have the money on the card, so it's going to go into this dunning process whereby it tries to bill them 3 times and probably cancels them depending on your payment provider. But essentially, you've got a growing income over time, which is amazing. So you've got passive income that can be remotely run from anywhere, that grows over time. It's your own unique recipe. So people can sell chocolate cookies, but they can't sell your chocolate cookies. Only you can sell them. Now, it's got inherent advantages from a marketing point of view as well, and exit value. I'm painting a pretty picture of SaaS here because it is a pretty picture. So some marketing strategies that are built into it. Affiliate program. You attach an affiliate program that pays lifetime commissions to your software as a service. That becomes a very compelling thing to offer. So influencers, content creators, community owners, audience owners can say, hey, I use this tool to their audience, your tool, and you should use it too. Here's my affiliate link. If they sign up using their affiliate link, you pay them a small commission, and you get a customer. So and there's loads of these inbuilt kind of SaaS related marketing strategies that work really well with SaaS, like affiliate programs. So you've got loads of ways to promote it, and going back to the one that I just touched on a second ago, it can be a faceless business and a single person run business. You don't need VC money for it. You can build it with AI and AI agents. No technical knowledge needed these days, not really. Tiny smidgen, but not really. That's only if you want to get advanced and start like plugging Claude code into your agent and all that stuff, which you don't need to do. You can just stick with one agent like Replit, build it all from scratch, and like just stay on Replit, and it's really easy. No technology needed at all. So you've got a faceless business. Look, you can attach a face to it if you want to. Think Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels. Think to a certain extent Alex Becker, Hyros. Lesser extent School, Sam Ovens. But most of these SaaS owners tend to go faceless. So just like the reason why a lot of people get into e-commerce is because they don't want to do what I'm doing now. They don't want to talk to camera. They don't want to be known. Well, it's the perfect business to just not hide behind, but be essentially anonymous and invisible. So you don't need a face on it. It can be faceless, a very faceless business, which suits a lot of people. Or you can turbo juice it up and attach your personal brand to it. If you've got an audience or whatever, or community, or a customer base. If you're an accountant, you've got a customer base, build some software for your customers. Like, again, you could be faceless. You can say, oh, we've built some software here, use this, and you can charge your customers. So there's just so many avenues to go down with software as a service. I've not even touched on all the reasons why software as a service is a great business model. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just finish with one extra good thing about software as a service, and that is exit value. As you acquire new customers, the value of your business increases. There's a lot of investors that will just, or people that just acquire these businesses that will buy your business for cash flow, especially if it can be self-run. If it's essentially self-run, self-managed, or you have a small team like a VA and some AI bots or something that run it, then it becomes a very compelling proposition for an investor to purchase that, because they're just purchasing the cash flow. And especially if it's a growing business and everything's in place that will make it grow on its own, then purchasing the cash flow, and they'll give you maybe 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I've heard even up to 10 years worth of cash flow up front for it. So you get massive exits, and it's not difficult to sell. I don't want to say, because you never know on the niche and all that stuff. But if you build it right and you exit at the right time, you can exit for amazing multiples. So it's like a passive, remotely run business, faceless. You can run it as a single person business. Now with AI and AI agents, it don't take a technical, there's all the technical barriers are removed, so it don't take any tech knowledge. Not expensive to get started now. Used to be really expensive, not expensive anymore. You get that recurring, you get a great exit. What's not to love? What's not to love? So yeah, and the beauty of it is now is normal people can do it. So this video would have only applied to like SaaS founder types before, but now anybody can build software as a service. Anybody. And that's what I do with my coaching program. I actually take people with no tech knowledge, no marketing knowledge, no business experience, no idea of what they want to build, no tech or coding skills, just take them fresh, off the streets, whoever, and I chisel them into a perfect SaaS founder, and make them, not make them, encourage them, help them to do things that they never thought were possible, and they weren't possible until this year. So that's kind of what I do. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give me some thumbs up. If I forgot some, because I was doing this on the fly, if I forgot some reasons why SaaS is an amazing business model, especially now AI-powered SaaS, is just easy for anyone to get into, put them in the comments down below. And yeah, if you've got any questions about it, all that stuff, then post them down below. I read them all, I respond to them all. Thanks for watching. See you later, bye.